Hey guys, welcome to the Maresa official channel where we help businesses to grow. So today's video is going to be about how do we manage time and how do we get more out of our time and how do some of the successful people do it. And notice I talked about successful people. How do successful people manage their time? I did not say rich people, yeah, because there are some rich people that don't really have a life. So I did not say rich people, I said successful people. Why? Because when we are successful, we actually get a whole lot done. You don't necessarily have to be filthy rich, but you have the freedom, the time, the happiness, the fulfillment of what we do for your family, for yourself, for your community, and sometimes that's what matters. I mean, that's why it's called great business, great life, not just great business. And so this video, of course, is dedicated to all of you out there, of course, who manage your time really, really well. And of course, for those of you who want to be able to get more done, of course, check out this next video. And of course, for some of you who have not yet subscribed to this channel, and if you hadn't, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you are informed every time a new video like this is out, and you want to be able to be the first to watch it. Please do hit the bell as well. Let me start sharing with you some of the tips and tricks that a lot of successful entrepreneurs have been doing out there, and of course most of them I've even tried myself. So let's get into it. Number one, start with getting more structure into your personal life. Now, if you are someone that likes exercise like me, I love exercise, I start with that. I start with how many times in a week I want to go cycling, I want to go to the gym, I want to be able to swim. I start with that, and then I start building my work time around that. Now, if you start with work, you know, guess what? Work never finishes. And what happens to your exercise? What happens to the time you play with your kids? You play or you hang out with your parents or your folks. That doesn't happen because we're prioritizing work. So first, have a structure around what you want from your personal life, and then integrate that with your work schedule. Number two, design the week, your ideal week, and then tell your team. Now, we use a default diary for that. If you want it, it's at the bottom in the description. But this is the thing. Design your entire week. What does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday and Sunday if you want, but from Monday to Friday, and then tell your team. Let your team help you prioritize what you want out of your life. You know, when are you in the office? When are you not? You know, design all that so that you can actually get some structure and your team can help you as well. Number three, allocate quiet, alone time, 2 hours if you can, on the weekend to plan. Now that is crucial. A lot of the time we can't plan during the weekdays because we're busy, we're rushing for a meeting, we're picking up the kids, when you're trying to get some lunch. All that is happening. So if you have some quiet time, a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon when everybody's sleeping, resting, having a nap, you take your 2 hours to try and plan for the week, and try to plan as far out as 2 to 3 weeks if you can. And some of you might want to even go all the way up to 3 months, be my guest, yeah? But take that time, alone time, quiet, not having a ton of people around you. You're not going to be able to focus. And number four, this is a big one for me. Use technology for meetings. And if you can, just try this out. This is amazing, but 50% of your meetings, including meeting with your team or some client meetings, if you're close to them and say, hey, have you ever tried Skype? You know, and if you ever do that, I can tell you, Skype meetings usually get straight to the point, number one. Number two, they last for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes tops. If you have a face-to-face meeting, you've got a commute there that takes half an hour to an hour. And then if you're having a face-to-face meeting, most of the time it's like, hi, how are you? You know, how's things going? Yeah, okay, let's get into business. All right, and that takes like half an hour. So the meeting is usually 1.5, if not 2 hours, and then another half an hour for you to get back. That's about 4 hours, or even 5. Yeah, and again, it depends where the meeting is. So if you're used to just start moving some of your meetings over to Skype, you see how the productivity really, really helps. Number five, benefit from the odd lot hours. I call the odd lot hours. Why? Because sometimes you're waiting for a meeting to happen, you're waiting to catch your flight, and you don't really know what to do. Have a book with you. Listen to some audios, benefit, and start having some of this insights, during the time when you really can't be doing anything and you rather not be like texting and scrolling on Facebook. Do something for yourself. Number 6, and this really works. You've got to try it, and I know some of you are going to be so afraid to be able to do this. Number 6, turn your phone on silent. Oh my gosh, can I actually do that? Yeah, turn it on silent. It's on, but it's on silent. Now that is really, really good for you, especially if you're working on a really important proposal. And it's very important that all your focus has got to go in there. Make sure that your phone is turned off. Now you see, when your phone is on silent, what happens is you only check it when you check it. But if your phone is always going off and it's buzzing and it's ringing and it's making all kinds of melody, then you're checking it, you're reacting to it, you're checking it when it makes a sound. And it doesn't matter whether you check it or not, but it's going prr, 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 prr. And if it does that, you're distracted. Now this is also very, very important for you. Some of you entrepreneurs out there, you're the family people, and Saturdays and Sundays are so important for you. Get your phone on silent. People don't usually expect you to answer within the second. And if you have your phone going off, it's only going to distract you from the time that you would otherwise spend with your loved ones. So now you can try it. Just try it for an hour. I can tell you, you will feel amazing. And for some of you, I know some of you out there, you're probably doing it the entire weekend, which is great. Yeah, don't react to your phone. You see, the thing about time management is that it's about proactivity and planning. And if we are reacting to things and objects around us, then that's not time management. And that's the opposite of time management, is time reaction. Yeah? Okay, so that's very, very crucial. Just give it a shot. Number 7, plan specific time to be on social media. Now, sometimes it's very, very automatic for us. Sometimes it's on the homepage of our phone. Facebook is right there. Instagram is right there. YouTube is right there. And so sometimes it's like our finger just works by itself and Facebook, click. That's like the first thing that we turn on. So plan time to be on social media, especially if you're doing it for fun. Now, some of you are doing Facebook for business. Try and tell the difference, yeah? But if you're automatically scrolling and sometimes that's the first app that you open, you want to try to manage that so that it doesn't burn away time. Because what I've heard is sometimes social media time are like time vampires. Before you know it, you scroll and you're, what's she doing? What's he doing? Oh my gosh, it's an interesting article. And oh my gosh, it's 11:30. I've got nothing done. And so social media is also a time vampire. Plan your time wisely. And number 8, and I know some of you are going to have a challenge doing this, wake up earlier. Now, some successful people, they'll get up, they'll do their meditation, they get a bit of yoga, they'll go to the gym, they'll have a nice breakfast, a juicy cup of coffee, and whoop, it's only 8 a.m. And for some people, they're only up at 10. Yeah. So if you want to manage time, it certainly helps when you have more of it to manage. So you want to be able to have more time, wake up a little bit earlier. But I know some of you are probably watching this and no, Maresa, I'm a night bug. I have my time at night. Good for you, but you also have to ask yourself on productivity, because if you're working at night, how productive you are, that's also something else that you got to ask. And if you're doing some really important work at night, is that going to be good for you, and are you fresh? So of course, that's a question that you have to be able to ask yourself. Of course, this is really for you to be able to reassess. This entire video is really for you to be able to reassess how you design your life and what you want from your life. And if you are looking at yourself and you're going, every day I'm so busy, I feel stressed out, I feel exhausted and I'm tired, it's only going to mean that your journey in business is going to be a very short one, because it's not giving you happiness, it's not giving you what you want. You don't have that time with your family, you don't have that time to build on the social communities, do the charities that you enjoy. And if you don't, this is a video for you to reevaluate what's happening, because being in business is about having more life. Take care, and I'll see you next week.